Hi, Kelly Eckholt here to update you on the key events this week. We had a few interesting domestic indicators and one significant global event to talk about. Domestically, we got some data on building consents, which showed that construction sector is coming off pretty much as you should expect given the interest rate rises that have occurred in the last year or so. Probably the more important data was in the form of the quarterly survey of business opinion, which gives us a steer on where the economy is now and where it's likely to go in the period ahead. And that showed us that business confidence still remains at pretty low levels and that labour shortages seem to be easing off a bit. All of that's consistent with the idea that the economy is coming off and that increased migration is adding to labour supply in the economy. That survey also does tell us a bit about pricing pressures, and that seemed to suggest that pricing pressures are coming off, but still remaining at pretty high levels, so there's still real questions there about how fast inflation is going to fall in the year ahead. Offshore, the big event was the Reserve Bank of Australia's interest rate review. The Reserve Bank of Australia surprised markets by leaving rates unchanged when half the market had expected a rate rise. They still suggested some concern about the rate outlook, so therefore the markets seem pretty sure that there'll be a rate increase next month when they meet again. Domestically, we've got our own Reserve Bank of New Zealand OCR review coming up next week. Westpac, along with the markets, are pretty sure that rates will be left unchanged at 5.5%. That's consistent with the Reserve Bank's steer given to us last month, which suggested that rates would be on hold for a good while. We think that the statement that they issue will be pretty short, but that they might try and convey a sense that the path ahead for interest rates will be dependent on data, as opposed to being some kind of like calendar-driven plan set in stone. Let's see what happens.